Welcome to ZoomInData. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining the 7th video in our comprehensive Azure Logic Apps series. In this session, titled Enterprise Integration, B2B, EDI, and Integration Accounts, we will examine the enterprise integration capabilities of Azure Logic Apps for B2B scenarios. The role of integration accounts as the central repository for B2B artifacts. Key EDI protocols supported: X12, EDI, FACT, AS2, trading partners, agreements, maps, and schemas. How to implement reliable B2B message processing and transformation in workflows. This topic is crucial for professionals working in supply chain, manufacturing, retail, and any organization that exchanges structured business documents with trading partners. If you find this content valuable, please subscribe to ZoomInData and enable notifications to follow the complete series. Let us begin. What is enterprise integration in the context of Azure Logic Apps? Enterprise integration refers to the B2B capabilities that allow organizations to exchange structured business documents with trading partners securely and reliably. Azure Logic Apps provides native support for EDI protocols, message validation, transformation, and acknowledgement handling. It replaces or complements legacy systems like BizTalk Server for cloud-based B2B processing. What is an integration account and why is it required? An integration account is a dedicated Azure resource that acts as a container for all B2B artifacts. It stores trading partners, agreements, schemas, maps, certificates, and Rosetta Net pips. It is mandatory for any EDI or B2B workflow in Logic Apps. How do you link an integration account to a Logic app? In the Azure portal, navigate to the Logic app resource and add the integration account under Settings, Integration Account. Once linked, workflows can reference artifacts stored in the account. Only one integration account can be linked per Logic app at a time. What are the main EDI protocols supported by Azure Logic Apps? X12, used primarily in North America. EDIFACT, widely used in Europe and globally. AS2, for secure transport of EDI messages over the Internet. Additional support exists for Rosetta Net and custom formats. What is a trading partner in Azure Logic Apps? A trading partner represents an external business entity, supplier, customer, bank, etc., that exchanges messages. Each partner is defined with identifiers, example ISA, UNB qualifiers and values. Partners are created and managed inside the integration account. What is a trading partner agreement? An agreement defines the specific communication rules between two trading partners. It includes protocol settings, validation rules, acknowledgements, and transformation maps. Agreements can be host to guest, your organization is host, or bidirectional. Explain schemas in enterprise integration. Schemas are XSD files that define the structure and validation rules for EDI messages. They are uploaded to the integration account and used for validation and parsing. Separate schemas exist for request, response, and acknowledgement messages. What are maps and how are they used? Maps are transformation files, XSLT or liquid, that convert messages from one format to another. Common uses: EDI to XML, JSON, flat file to EDI, or internal format to partner-specific EDI. Maps are stored in the integration account and referenced in workflows. Describe the AS2 protocol and its role. AS2, Applicability Statement 2, is a secure transport protocol for sending EDI or other messages over HTTPS. It provides encryption, digital signatures, MDN, message disposition notification, and non-repudiation. Azure Logic Apps supports full AS2 send and receive capabilities. How do you implement X12 or EDI FACT processing in a workflow? Use the decode X12 EDI FACT action to pass incoming EDI messages. Validate against schemas, transform using maps, and encode back using encode X12 EDI FACT. Handle acknowledgements 997. TA1 for X12, CONTRL for EDI FACT. What is the decode X12 EDI FACT action? Decode actions pass incoming EDI messages into XML format for easier processing. They perform validation against schemas and agreements. Output includes batched, individual transactions and acknowledgement generation. What is the encode X12 EDI FACT action? Encode actions convert XML, JSON into valid EDI format for outbound messages. They apply the correct envelope structure based on agreement settings, used for sending responses or outbound documents. How are acknowledgements handled in B2B workflows? Logic Apps can automatically generate 997 X12 or CONTRL EDI FACT acknowledgements. MDN, Message Disposition Notification, is supported for AS2. Acknowledgements can be sent synchronously or asynchronously. What is the flat file encoding, decoding capability? Flat file actions convert between flat files, delimited, positional, and XML, JSON. Useful for non-EDI legacy formats in B2B scenarios. Schema-based mapping is used for validation and transformation. How do you test B2B workflows? Use the test action in the designer with sample EDI payloads. Validate against agreements and schemas in the integration account. Check run history for decoded, encoded outputs and acknowledgements. What are the cost considerations for enterprise integration? Integration accounts have fixed monthly pricing based on tier, basic, standard, free. B2B actions, decode, encode, are metered per execution in consumption model. Standard model includes higher limits and dedicated resources. How does Azure Logic Apps support hybrid B2B scenarios? On-premises data gateways allow access to internal systems for mapping or storage. Integration accounts remain cloud-hosted while connecting to on-premises data. Standard hosting supports virtual network integration for secure processing. What security features protect B2B messages? AS2 supports encryption, signing, and certificates stored in the integration account. Managed identities and private endpoints secure workflow access. All data is encrypted at rest and in transit. How do you handle batching in B2B processing? Decode actions can process batched EDI messages and split into individual transactions. Encode actions support batch creation if required by the partner. Batching improves efficiency for high-volume exchanges. Describe a typical B2B purchase order workflow. Trigger. AS2 or HTTP receive inbound 850 X12 PO. Decode X12. Validate. Transform to XML. Route to ERP. Generate 997 acknowledgement. Transform response. Encode and send back. What is Rosetta Net support in Logic Apps? Rosetta Net PIPs, partner interface processes, are supported for supply chain messaging. Integration accounts store PIP definitions and schemas, useful in high-tech and manufacturing industries. How do integration accounts support multiple partners? A single integration account can contain hundreds of trading partners and agreements. Partners are identified by qualifiers and values for routing. Agreements resolve based on sender-receiver identifiers. What are the latest enhancements in B2B capabilities as of January 2026? Improved performance for large EDI documents and batch processing. Enhanced liquid map support for complex transformations. Better integration with AI for intelligent document processing in B2B flows. Why is enterprise integration a key differentiator for Azure Logic Apps? It provides a fully managed, cloud-native alternative to legacy EDI systems. Combines B2B with cloud, hybrid, and AI capabilities in one platform. Reduces cost and complexity for global trading partner ecosystems. How is this topic frequently tested in interviews? Questions often involve designing a B2B workflow for specific EDI scenarios. Candidates are asked to explain integration account artifacts and message flow. Understanding of protocols, validation, and transformation is critical. Thank you for watching this session on enterprise integration, B2B, EDI, and integration accounts in Azure Logic Apps. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to ZoomInData. More Azure Logic Apps interview and tutorial videos coming soon. Stay connected and keep learning. We will continue with the next topic shortly.